Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly reading for March 2017. I am Renee Michelle, and this is my channel, Chronicles of Hoodoo. I want to welcome all the new subscribers. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the club. And I want to thank you guys for the likes, the shares, and the comments. They have been greatly appreciated. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so at chroniclesofhoodoo@outlook.com. I have $25 for a half an hour. Sadness, sorrow, you need to cry. If you're not crying already, Scorpio, it's time to start when this month comes in, because that's what's going on beneath the surface. A good month of sadness. Also, the Three of Swords also is a three-part relationship. I don't know if you're the girlfriend and he's married to somebody else, or you're the boyfriend and she's married to somebody else, or vice versa, or whatever, right? Or they're in another relationship with someone else. I feel like underneath the surface you find that out and it left you devastated, right? Magician card with the Knight of Swords is what's going on this month, coming into this month. The energy coming into this month is the Magician card and the Knight of Swords. So the Magician is about having all that you need to succeed, to move forward in life and what you need to do, right? So I feel, along with the Knight of Swords, that this is the education, the mind, yeah? To do what you want to do, what you love to do. I feel like some of you need to go back to school. I feel like some of you are looking for a certain degree or something to that nature. In the first week of the month, we have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So this is all about moving, having that energy, having that drive, having that determination to just move. The Knight of Wands is like, listen, I don't have to study nothing. I don't have to do nothing. When the king yells charge, I'm just going to take off. And that's how you feel. Because with this new idea that you have at the beginning of the first week of March, you're going to take off with it. The second week of the month is the Nine of Wands and the Page of Swords with the Sun card, right? So I feel like for some of you, going over the same things with different people is not on your agenda anymore. With the Page of Swords, it tells me you're communicating how you feel about going over and over the same thing with one particular person. And I feel like, but also with all the people that are around you, it's like every time I get someone new, it's the same as the old. I'm going through the same situation again. But I also feel like you have a group of people around you that you keep going in circles with about how to treat you and how to do whatever. It's like you're tired of the abuse. You know that in order to get away from this situation, you're going to have to fight your way through it and communicate that you no longer will be involved. And then you'll be able to bask in the sun. You'll be able to be totally you and be totally yourself. The third week has you disillusioned and confusion about the abuse that you're under. Some of y'all don't understand that verbal abuse is rampant in your world and in your life. You going to wear that? You know that one. I don't know about that hair color. That's verbal abuse. That lowers your self-esteem and self-worth. So I feel like some of you are confused about what abuse it really is. If they call you and say, we going out tonight at 8, and you calling them till 9 o'clock, and then they email you or they text you at midnight and say, oh, we not going out tonight. Oh, what happened to you and all that other stuff. You know you being fooled. You know you being bamboozled. That's abuse. Right? So it's like you can't abuse the money either. There's somebody that's trying to confuse you and abuse you and take some money that's coming into you. They're trying to disillusion you that your relationship with them is great, so when the money comes in, they can have it. The last week of the month is the Knight of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you feel that when you obtain this knowledge, right, You're not going to tell too many people. You're not going to even make any public choices about what you want to do to get to where you to get to doing what you truly love to do. In other words, once you have this education, your plans for the future are going to be kept to you. If you have a struggle making a choice, you're just going to struggle and make it whenever you're going to make it, because it's more important to you to keep your secrecy and your privacy than it is to let people know, this is what I plan to do for the future as far as work and as far as money. I plan to do what I love to do every day. I plan to wake up happy and wonderful and say, yes, I'm going to work to do what I love. You're going to keep that a secret. That's a decision that you make towards the end of the month. The outcome of the month is the Seven of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So there's so many choices about how to communicate money for this schooling, right? I feel like some of you is like, okay, let's see what kind of loans out there, what kind of student loans can I get. For other you're going to start looking online for grants. There are a ton of grants for graduate programs. There's a ton of grants for master's programs. There's a ton of grants for BA programs. Look into it, especially you single mothers out there, you single women. There's lots of grants out there if you look in your local area for you to go back to school and also for you to start a new business. All right then, Scorpio, till next time, you know I love you and peace.